Hello children, I am Prasanna. In this video I am going to explain HCF, highest common factor. What is highest common factor? Right? Before going to highest common factors, first let me explain what are common factors. Common factors. You know, common means what? Same. So one example I am going to consider. Now, what are the common factors of 12 and 18? Okay. Now before that I will find what are the factors of 12. 12 will go in which tables? You know, 1 is the factor of every number, 1, and it will go in 2 table, 2 6s are, and 3 4s are, 4 3s are, next 6 2s are, and 12 1s are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 are the factors of 12. Now we will find factors of 18. What are the factors of 18? 1 into 18, 2 into 9, next 3 6s are, 6 3s are, 9 2s are, and 18 1s are. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 8 are the factors of 18. Now we will write what are common factors. Common factors of 12 and 18. If you observe, what are the common here, children? One, 2, 3, and 6. So what are the common factors here? 1, 2, 3, and 6. These are the common factors of 12 and 18. What is the highest of these common factors? Highest. Which is the highest here? 6. Right? So this highest common factor, we can say that 12 and HCF of 12 and 18 is 6. What is HCF here? HCF is nothing but highest common factor. If you observe in this, 6 is the highest value. So HCF of 12 and 18 is 6. So what is the full form of HCF, children? Highest common factor. So highest common factor of the 2 or more given numbers is the highest of their common factors. It is also called as GCD, greatest common divisor. So the other name of HCF is GCD, greatest common divisor. So the greatest number which divides each of 2 or more numbers is called the HCF or the highest common factor. Now I will take one more example. So here now I am going to take example of HCF of 3 numbers. HCF of 12, 16 and 28. Right? Now first we have to find the factors. Factors of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So 12 will go in all these numbers. Next you find factors of 16. 16 will go in 1, 2, 4 4s are 16, 8 2s are 16, 16 1s are 16. Next to find out factors of 28. 28 will go in 1 table, 2 table, 4 4 7s are, 7 4s are, 14 2s are, 28. So here factors of 12, 16 and 28 I got here. Now we will find the common factors. Common factors of 12, 16 and 28. If you observe what are common here, 1 is common because 1 is the factor of every number. Next 2 is also common, 2, 2, 2. Next 3 is there but in this not there. Again 4 is common. Right? 4 is common. Next any other common number is there, children? No. So only 3 common factors we got here. 1, 2 and 4. In this 1, 2 and 4, which is the greatest factor here? 4. So therefore the HCF of 12, 16 and 28 is nothing but 4. So 4 is the HCF of these numbers. Here we can find HCF of any given numbers by using two methods, children. First method is by prime factorization method. Like previous one, right? Now second method is by division method. So I am going to discuss both methods in this video. First we will discuss what prime factorization method. Now we are going to discuss HCF by prime factorization method. By taking an example I am going to explain. Okay. So we will find the HCF of 12, 30 and 36. Okay, 3 numbers I have taken here. Now in this method, first write each number as a product of its prime factors. This method is called prime factorization. Yes, we have to write each number into a product of prime factors. So I am finding here 12, 2 table, 2 6s are, 2 3s are, 3 1s, right? Next 30. 30 how we write? 2 15s are, 3 5s are, 5 1s are. Next 36 how we write children? 2 table, 2 18s are, 2 9s are, 3 3s are, 3 1s are. So you have to take only prime numbers here. Now 12 you got as 2 into 2 into 3. And 30 you got as 2 into 3 into 5. And 36 as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Right? Now list the common factors of these 3 numbers. Common in 3 numbers. Okay? Now if you see what are the common in these 3 numbers. First you observe 2 is common in the 3 numbers. Next 2 is here but 2 is not here. Next 3, 3, 3. Right? So 2 and 3 are the common factors. Right? Now what are the common? We will write here the common factors. Common factors of 12, 30 and 36 are nothing but 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 are the common factors. Now what is the HCF now? HCF is nothing but the product of all common prime factors is the HCF. So HCF is the product of these common factors, that is 2 into 3. So what is the HCF? 6. So therefore the HCF of 12, 30 and 36 is nothing but 6. Simply the product of the common factors will give you the HCF of this by using prime factorization method. Next example, HCF of 28, 35 and 49. So first, what is the first method children? Write each number as a product of its prime factors, right? Because prime factorization method. So 28. 28 will go in 2 table. Yes, 2 14s are. Again 14 will go in 2 table. 2 7s are. Again 7 1s are. Okay. Now 35. 35 how we write? 35 will not go in 2 tables. So 5 table 5 7s are. 7 1s are. Next 49. 49 will go in 7 table. 7 7s are. 7 1s are. So you got 28. Got 2 into 7. 35 as 5 into 7. And 49 as 7 into 7. So what are the common factors in this? Common factors are nothing but here only 7. So 7. So what is the HCF here? HCF is nothing but 7. Suppose if any other common factor you got, then the product of the common factors will give you HCF. In this sum the HCF is 7. Coming to next, HCF by division method children. Division method. Division method is nothing but dividing the given numbers simultaneously to get the common factors between them. This method of division was invented by the Greek mathematician Euclid. Right? And in this method, we divide the larger number by the smaller number, then divide the previous divisor by the remainder until the remainder is 0. So the last divisor is the HCF of the numbers. So I will explain by taking the example here. HCF of 56 and 64 I am going to take. Right? Now In this, which is the larger number? 64 is the larger number. Which is the smaller number? 56. Here, you divide the larger number with the smaller number. So what is the divisor here? 56 is the divisor and 64 is the dividend. Now, you divide the larger number with the smaller number until the remainder is 0, right? First you divide 56 ones are how much? 56, right? So when you subtract this, how much you are going to get? 8, right? Now in this method 8 will become the divisor again, and here what is the dividend comes? 56. Once again I am explaining, we divide the larger number by the smaller, then divide the previous divisor by the remainder. This is 8 is the remainder, previous divisor is what? 56. Right? Now how many times it will go? 8 sevens are 56. So you got the remainder as 0. We have to divide until the remainder. Suppose if another remainder you got, then this will become the divisor and previous divisor will become the dividend. So the last divisor is the HCF of the numbers. Here you got 8 sevens are 56. So what is the last divisor here? Last divisor is nothing but 8 and the remainder becomes 0, right? And therefore HCF of 56 and 64 is nothing but 8. So this method is useful to find the HCF of large numbers. Now one more example I am going to take. By taking 3 numbers we are going to find. Now one more example, HCF of 40, 56 and 60. Here I am taking 3 numbers, okay. First to find the HCF of any 2 numbers. So first step is to find any 2 numbers you take, find the HCF. See here, first step I am going to take 40 and 56. So I will find HCF of 40 and 56. You can take any 2 numbers, 56 and 60 or 40 and 60, your wish. In this, which is the smaller, which is greater? 40 is smaller, 56 is greater. So divide this 56 with 40. So 40, here 56, 40 is the divisor, 56 is the dividend. 40 how many times it will go? 40 ones are 40. So what is the remainder? 16. Now 16 is the remainder, this will become the divisor and the previous divisor will become the dividend, right? Now 16 how many times it will go? 16 twos are 32. When you do subtraction, you got 8. Now here remainder is not 0, right? You have to divide this until you get the remainder as 0. Now 8 is what here? This remainder will become the divisor and the previous divisor will become the dividend. Now 8 twos are 16. Now you got the remainder as 0. So what is the last divisor here? 8, right? So remainder you got as 0. Therefore, last divisor is what? Is nothing but 8. Therefore, HCF of 40 and 56 is nothing but 8. Right? But now, find the HCF. You got here 8. Now you find the HCF of the third number and the HCF of this first 2 numbers. Here some not completed children. Here I have taken only 2 numbers. Now how to find with the third number? Now we should consider the HCF of, what is the HCF of 40 and 56? You got here 8. Now in the second step you have to find the HCF of 8 and 60. So HCF of 8 and 60. What is 8 here? HCF of 40 and 56. Now, in this which is small, 8 is small, 60 is larger number. So, 8 divided by 60. 8 how many times? 8 sevens are 56. 4 is the remainder. Now, this will become the divisor and the previous divisor will become the dividend. 4 twos are 8. Now, you got the remainder. So, what is the last divisor in this? 4. And you got the remainder as 0. Right? So, what is the HCF of 8 and 60 here? You got the HCF of 8 and 60 as 4. This number 4 is the number HCF of given 3 numbers, right? Therefore, HCF of 40, 56 and 60 is nothing but 4. This is how you can find the HCF of 4 numbers also again by taking this HCF, this number and the fourth number by using the same method.